Hello and welcome. So, I'm going to take a look at the Times Cryptic crossword. This is the main cryptic crossword, the 15 by 15, and this is the one from Monday the 17th of February 2025. Now, typically Mondays are a bit easier, so I'm hoping I can get through it, but there is definitely a step up from the QCs, the quick cryptics, to the main cryptic. I mean, there's a lot more. It's just a bit of vocab I don't know, haven't learnt yet in the main cryptic, but also just some of the cluing is a little bit more intense, really. So I don't think there's anything more to say than that, really. So I'm just going to reset the timer and crack on. Pacific Territories current feeding hance resorts lights. Resorts is probably resorts. Feeding hance. God, current is I, hance. Oh, Pacific Territory. Photo taken beside tree in army training area. Photo is a shot or a clip. Tree in army training area. Can I think of the army assault course? Did one of those once. A lot of fun. Lesson from Gangster's Girl. Endlessly sheltering gunman. Gosh, lesson from Gangster's Girl. It was a mole. Gangster's Girl is a mole. Sheltering gunman, so mole. MO. Lesson. Gunman is gunmen. Don't know. Okay. Foreign currency. Quiet king invested in fish. You would think that's a PR going in some kind of fish, whatever PR. My list of currencies. Got a PR in it. Not sure. Let's put that there for now. Can't think of any. Fairly outspoken, seemingly like some old Germanic people. Oh, okay. Fairly outspoken. Is that just going to be fairly? Huns, the old Germanic. Goths. Don't know any else? Probably not. Excuse me. I'm just thinking about whether that could be Visigoth. I don't think so. Enthusiasm. That's more difficult for Cockneys to say. They say. So that's harder. Bewildered politician. Fabians initially took advantage of. Bewildered politician. Politician is probably going to be an MP. Fabians initially took advantage of is fuse. Confused now. Yes. Tirade about flipping hooter booming. Tirade about tirade, a rant. So we've got rant with nose backwards. What have I got? Resonant. They are resonant, I think. Booming. Resonant, yes. Locals account for sweet white wine. Oh, wines are not my strong point. Locals account, could be a bar, for sweet white wine. Barsac, I think. I think Barsac is a wine. I'm going to put it in there and hope. Like many churches, soaked when lake gets in. So actually Barsac would be an example of word I don't come across in the QC, but I think probably comes up a little bit more often in the 15 by 15. Like many churches, soaked when lake gets in. Okay, so that's, I'll put an L into a word meaning soaked, which is drenched, which is wet. Like many churches would be steepled, steeped being getting wet. That's 5 in a row. Note by an Irish woman, failing to finish biographical sketch. Note, Irish woman would be failing to finish, would be a G, I'm guessing. Biographical sketch would be what do you call that? That thing you have in the back of books, which is just a bio, I suppose. Let's keep going from there. Last number, briefly concealing a cache. Hoard? Yeah, it's hoard, isn't it? So which way am I Briefly concealing a hoard. But that's not a sound like. I feel like that should be a sound like of hoard and hoard. Vast number is a hoard. Briefly, okay, briefly concealing a. So what I've got hoard, yeah, hoard without the e on the end. Gosh, okay, wow, that's a bit. Okay, talent exercised in articles relating to a legendary continent. Is Atlantis a continent? No, Atlantis. What's a legendary continent, or is it just Eurasia? 9-letter continent. Atalanta? Talent exercised in articles. It is, isn't it? Atlanta relating to a. Articles are. It's just an anagram of talent, I think. In articles. Oh no, it's Atlantic and at. So it's Atlantic. What's going to be relating to it? So it's going to Atlantican. Articles, so we've got talent. Atlantean now. A and an AN on the end of it. Talent exercised, yes. Okay, I mean, the bottom half of those have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 7 now. Snack meal for one who needs to share. Snack meal for one who needs to share. I mean, share is normally a ration, but that isn't going to go on the end. Okay, but I'm very happy with how that's gone. It's very rare I get that good to them. Right, a lot of effort keeping a couple of poles in port. Keeping a lot of effort. Oh, a couple of poles in port. Well, poles would normally be S and N, I think, or rods. A lot of effort is keeping a couple of poles be ANS. Don't know. Improper, but not outstanding. So that's clear, is it? Clear, yeah, undue. I think that's undue. I'm not convinced, but if something's due, it's outstanding. So therefore, if it's not due, it's undue. And I think undue is a meaning for improper. I think. Clown-like character in Doctor Street, mostly one of several. Clown-like character, Harlequin. Harley, yeah, okay, Harley Quinn, Harley Street. Quinn, one of several, Quinn, yep. Genuine German playwright, not real. So genuine is real, not British, real. I think that's real, I'm going to put that much. Not sure. That looks like the South Pacific Territories. Let's put an S there. South something, South. Maybe it's not real. True. German playwright. Not good on German playwrights. Again, probably comes up from time to time in the 15 by 15. It's just someone with that B on it, or a B somewhere in it. Could be Rebal. Real. Collaborating. Investigators changed role in case of protest. So the case of protest is PT, I think. Investigators changed role. There's role. PIs. Pipolo. Doesn't really work. Collaborating. I'll move the P goes there. Pipero. Piprello. Piperlo. Gonna leave that for now. I think that's probably where that's going. Is that South Sea Islands? And if so, why is it? Current, hence, feeding current, hence, resort lights. South Pacific Territories. Territories are South Sea Islands. Not sure about that. Collaborating. We'll come back to that. Fruit supplied by half of them in half of capital. So that's E, M. Which capital do I need then? Because there can't be only 3 letters. 6-letter capital. Fruit, lemon, or melon. Lemon, I suppose. What's the capital? London. There we go. Easy. London. Oh, Ireland's looking good there as well. Let's see if that's an. Let's put islands. That'd be islands. Let's go there just in case. So we got beautiful youth, Narcissus. Okay, thus managed, ran over to go north over South America. Thus, what am I doing there? South America over South. Hang on, let's get this right. So we got ran, thus sick, Narcissus. Yeah, sick. Managed to go over South US. Yes, South US. There we are. Okay. This one, record concealed, extremely saucy, SY, little spirit. Record concealed underneath. Sorry, record concealed underneath. What was that over there? Oh, that was my gangster's mole, wasn't it? I'm going to come back to that. I think spheroid. Can't be spheroid. Record is a log. Concealed, hid. Underneath, extremely saucy, SY. What's little spirit? It's EP, sylphoid, LP. Sylphoid, so what's that? Moral? Lesson, morale, sheltering gunman. Moral? Oh yeah, mole. Gunman would be... Gangster's mole would be MO-double-L, I think. I think it must be moral. Sheltering gunman would be RA. Sylphid, I think. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'm going to go with that anyway. I'm pretty certain there has to be islands there, doesn't it? So I'm going to come back to that in a moment. I think it has to be the South Sea Islands, really. Let's keep going on the downs anyway, Sylphid. Wild ruffians, frantic speed, carved up road. Got a possible anagram road at the end there. It's carved up road. Wild ruffians, deserter, frantic speed. Okay, that's an anagram of speed, isn't it? Desperate. Okay, so rate is speed, isn't it? Is it? Desperado. No, it was an anagram there, as suspected. Classify. Sailors in Cornish River, so that's the foul, like brothers, which is fraternal. Oh, Barsack looking good. Fraternal. Provide too few pieces for such deliveries. Okay. Provide too few pieces. Provide too few for such deliveries. Gosh, what is it? It's not bouncers. It's not. Provide too few. Leg breaks. Underarm. I think it's under too few pieces. I think it's underarm for such deliveries. Let's go underarm. What the heck? Grew fashionable fruit. Grew fashionable is hip. Rose hip. Roses grew, isn't it? Yes, nice. Continental port contributing to Corinth, I think. Corinth. Continental port, Corinth Canal somewhere. What's this? Half wild canines function in Tamworth, perhaps. Oh golly, what's this? Half wild canines dog. Or is it something to do with teeth? Function in Tamworth. I mean, half wild would normally say take either the WI or LD. That's interesting. I mean, steepled is right, isn't it? Like my churches are steepled, soaked, steeped with an L in it. Okay. Lyric poem about ancient entertainment venue. Ooh, ancient entertainment venue is lyric poem. Odeon. About is on. That looks like a lunch of some sort. I think we'll put a lunch in there. We done all the clues. No, got a family beginning to languish in jail. That must be a clan, isn't it? Beginning to languish in the can. Yeah, clan and clan. Good. So what have we got here? Wow, that's gone really well. Let's look at this one first. Note by Irish woman to finish biographical sketch. Oh, note. T, failing to finish. Irish woman failing to finish will be, golly, and a biographical sketch. So the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti could be re, could be me, could be ti. Lots of possibilities. This one, snack meal, ploughman's lunch. That's a dog, isn't it? What kind of dog is it then? I don't know what dog that is. In Tamworth. Half wild, canines function. I don't get that. Half wild canines. Pie dog, po dog, par dog, pew dog. Okay, let's look at this one down here. A lot of effort keeping a stamina, I think. Stamina fit? And if so, a couple of poles in port. And if so, why would it be stamina? What's this? Foreign country, foreign currency. Quiet king. Okay, that's really looking not very good, isn't it? Quiet is... golly. Okay, photo, beside tree, elder snap. Can't be elder snap, can it? A snap is a photo though, so let's put snap there. Oh, actually I've got that. That could be wrong, can it? Collaborating. So I think that's South Sea Islands. I think that's still an S. I have no idea why that is. Current, feeding Hants Resort, lights. Is there a go with lights there? No. Lights is lands. Feeding Hants. Maybe it's not South Sea Islands, South Sea. Where's the I coming from? If it's current is I. Okay, what's this? Collaborating is... let's take that T off. Collaborating investigators are inspectors. No, not inspectors. Collaborating investigators changed role in case of protest. I mean, that, you would think that's... investigators are... I would have thought that's... oh, what's this one across there? Fairly outspoken, seemingly like some old Germanic people. Fairly outspoken. So that seems like... that's gone really well, up until those last two or three that I just cannot easily get. This one I had to look at was the foreign currency. Could be the euro, dollar. Quiet king invested in fish. I mean, that would say to me, put R for Rex. Quiet would be... is that undue? Must be undue, mustn't it? So look at this woman down here, the Irish one. Note. So what have we got? We've got do, re, by Irish woman, failing to finish biographical sketch. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti. So I think there's only three possibles there, which are re, mi, and te. But I suppose no, it could be any letter, couldn't it? Irish woman would be... an Irish woman failing to finish would be... golly, what would it be? I mean, I think I've got the best chance of just working out what the biographical sketch is, really. And whether it's a biographical sketch or if it's a sketch. Take beside tree, in army training area. what's this? A lot of effort keeping a couple of poles in port. If that was stamina, I don't necessarily think it is, but if it was, what would be my couple of poles? There's no north or south of poles, there's no rod. I don't know the name of any ports, so I don't think that's very likely to be stamina, but a lot of effort keeping a couple of poles would be SN or NS, if that's South Sea Islands. And to be fair, I haven't actually South Sea Islands. Pacific territories are, I mean, territories normally, if it's plural, would spell IES. Current is an I. Feeding Hants. Resorts, lights. Lights is lands. Hants resorts. I can't really see that being anything but south if undue is correct. And undue was one I wasn't sure about. And then what are you going to put in there? So South Sea. South Seas. We've got feeding Hants. Haven't really got Hants in there. Hants resorts. There's an S. So what have I got left? If I take out, there's an H. Where am I getting that U from? Oh, it's South Sea, yeah, South Sea. South Sea is a place in Hampshire, yes. Duh. So is this Earn and Burn? Well, I don't know, do I? Genuine. Genuine is... genuine. Can't think of a word. Okay. This one, collaborating, is... I feel like it has to be protesters. It's P and T there, with the rest of it going in there. Erlo. In which case, where's this I coming from? Investigators are DIs, can't be DIs. In per collaborating in what are they? You're in cahoots. I don't think that's the word we're looking for. In cahoots, yeah. This one, fairly outspoken. Fairly outspoken would be an ish word. Okay. Oh, ish. Fairly outspoken, seemingly like some old Germanic people. Outspoken would be vocal, monish. My list of Spanish, German people, Germanic people, should I say, is a bit limited at this point. So what we got here again? A lot of effort keeping a couple of poles. Keeping a couple of poles. SS or sands in port. What's my port though? Port would be S, something A. Army training area shouldn't be that hard to get to. But what is it? Photo taken beside tree. So beside doesn't necessarily mean it has to go first, does it? Could be a shot. Shooting range. Elder shot. That's going to be hard if it's genuine. Again, I should be able to get genuine, shouldn't I? Army training area is Aldershot, isn't it? Aldershot is a place, definitely. Oh my. Genuine. What was that then? E something H. I mean, there's not many. There's not many words will go there. And I haven't got a clue, if I'm honest. Stamina beginning to look good again. So let's have a look at stamin. I'm not sure I understand why. If it is foreign currency, quiet, king invested in fish, Rex. My currencies aren't that bad. They're not that good either. Let's think. Okay, a lot of effort keeping a couple of poles. If that was a couple of poles, that would be SN. Or is it actually a quiet king? Is there a quiet king? Or is it just a P for quiet, isn't it? What have I been putting there? PR, P Rex, P R, invested in fish, pre foreign currency, the pr. Can't think of what that is. Quiet is either sh, mum, or p. Okay, maybe it's p, and then an r in there, and the fish would be the. Can't be the lira, can it? Crown. I can't think of it. I cannot think. I think it should begin with P actually. Foreign currency. Quiet would be the B, and then king would be R. Invested in a fish, and my list of fish names is rubbish. So is that E? XCEE. Let's take that out from it. CEE. Bream. About Bream. Just putting that. No, can't be a Bream, can it? N, M. These aren't working. There's actually not a lot of letters that will go there immediately. L-E-E. The real? The real is the currency of Brazil, but it's R-E-A-L. Actually, I'm looking for a fish now, aren't I? Which would be an eel. Could be an eel. Oh, I wonder if it's that then. Shekel, there we are, got it. Shekel at last. Couple of those, a couple of poles, what's that? Stanza? Is it NSA? Or two S's. A lot of effort. This feels like a lot of effort at this point. A lot of effort is, let's just put that down on a piece of paper. S-A something, S something, A. Again, I feel like my lack of knowledge of ports, assuming port isn't a type of wine, and even then it wouldn't really be. Names of ports, not a lot in my brain on that one. A lot of effort would be Scus. I mean, let's put that. Let's take that to be an N for now. M. L. Slan. Scandia. Scan. Or maybe actually it's a lot of effort keeping those to get to a port, which would be something Swansea. Why is that a lot of effort? Swear. Okay. Sweat. Yes. Okay. Swansea. Good. I don't know who this is. I've got no idea about this one. Genuine. What's genuine? Echo. Becht. Echt. Escht. Genuine. Alright, let's keep going across, just see if there's anything obvious first. E-E-R, E-R. Okay, so there's no... I mean, I would say Southsea Islands, right? Because Southsea is the Hampshire resort, and it's Southsea with an I in it. South Seas with an I in it. Older shot is older, tree older with a shot next to it, and old shots where the army do their training stuff. Collaborating is in investigators. What's that? Wow, hang on. In case of protest. Okay, something different happening here. Inter what? Collaborating investigators. Doesn't have to be an R, does it? Well, last 30 minutes, that's not bad, is it? Or 4, sorry. Fairly outspoken. Fairly outspoken is vocal. Seemingly like. Where am I getting this ish from? Like some old. So actually, whatever my word for fairly would be, noise, noisy, outspoken, noise. I've got no idea about this one. I think it's going to be E. I'm going to put ECH. I'm going to leave it blank because I think it's ECHT, but I don't really know. It's not a word I can't think what word will go in there, and I can't bother to re-alphabet trawl it for both letters. Note my Irish woman. My Irish women list of Irish women's names has just completely gone. Neve. Neve's the first one I could think of at last. I just can't think of any. Sheila. Anna. I'm just thinking of the Irish women I have actually met in life. Before you get to people like, oh golly, memoir is the word I'm looking for, isn't it? Memoir, me, and then Moira. Okay, fair enough. So these last 3, I don't think I'm going to get that. If I can work out this one and then I get that one, then I may have to go back and have another look at that, which is why I've left it like that, but not overly happy about that. I something T, something O, something. Change role. Could be a part, I suppose. Role. L-or, which makes it. Let's change role. There's a roll going upwards as well. Change role, or is it roll like that? A roll. In case of protest. I know what it is. It's Interpol. There we go. Interpol are the people, aren't they? So what's this then? Fairly outspoken. Yeah. Fairly outspoken. Seemingly like some old Germanic people. Okay, so it's actually, I guess it's a word meaning fairly outspoken, which is going to be... It's going to be what? I'm not going to have to bet all this. Wentish. Unlikely to be that. Fairly outspoken. So what are... I've got Visigoths. I've got Goths, obviously. I've got Huns. Return. No. Yearn. Ugh. What have we got next? AE, no. Fairly outspoken. I need to really focus on what's outspoken rather than the fair. Oh, what's that? Fen. Let me just keep going through quickly. Right, I'm going to start again. So, fairly outspoken would be let's go vernuish, verntish. Let's go tish there, I think. No. 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 Nothing going on there. P. Per. I'll take that T out now. I'm not feeling comfortable on it. F for some reason makes me feel like it was the fur. Would have a few. Fern. Going to keep on from F. G. Germanic people. Well, it's going to be Germanish, is it? Hen. Fairly outspoken is hair. Headstrongish. Is that lemon? Why do I think that was lemon? Oh yeah, half of London. Okay. Spokenish, talkative, K. Oh. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to be a 4 at the last here, really, these last couple of clues. U. There's something about ongoing here then. Wish. I'd like to be an M or W, isn't it? Could be an E. NR, not really. Ooish could be. You-ish, I suppose. Fairly outspoken. Something newish. No. Oh, I've got that. O-I. Wish. Don't think so. Pish. Openish. Can't be. Oh, bloody hell. What have I done there? That'll help, doesn't it? Flipping X, I've got to start again, have I? Could be fiendish then. Tish. Okay, that makes a big difference actually, having an R there rather than what I'd mistyped. Fairly outspoken is Crandish, Brandish. Brutish, Bronish. Don't think NR works, MR works, don't think those work. AR. Could be an AR. SR doesn't really work. Drunkish. Frankish. I think it's Frankish, there we are. So that means I've now got to go back up here and have another go at this one then. Although, I think that's a T anyway. E something H X. Genuine. German playwright, not British. So I think that just means take a... I mean, I'm just looking for a word meaning genuine, I think. and a playwright, German playwright, who's got a B off his name. But what that would be? Oh, Limerick. What have we done? Harley Quinn. Keep on going to the wrong place because I think I need to tab. No. There's something that fit there. Eam. Genuine. That could be a possibility. I don't know what it would be, but E something HL. HK, HJ no, HH no, HG not really. Could be, but I can't think what that would be. Again, not really. No, that's an interesting one. ES. No. That's very much a possibility, although what will go in there, I don't know. So there's a few possibilities here. I still think ECHT, Becht. I don't know. Don't know who it is though. HY. Could be. Genuine. What's genuine? Let's have a look at that on the E something H something. So EW, EE, ETH, F. Could there be some version of ethos in there? Some version of ethos which would be real. If you've got ethos and you've got some kind of realness about you. In which case, what's the name? If it would be etho, I suppose. I think this is probably going to turn out to be a bit of wasted time on this last bit, because I don't think this is one I can get now. I've realised I don't know the word, or it seems like I don't know the word. Fe, L. Ez. So I keep thinking there's a T in there, or an E, I don't know. V, B, N, M. Okay, enough trawling. Let's see if I've got the rest of the puzzle right, because if I've got something else wrong, it doesn't really matter. Oh, I didn't finish that one. Oh gosh, half-wild canines function. Function is pi, isn't it, I think? Pi? Half-wild, pi dog. Function in Tamworth. Perhaps. I don't know what to do with that, really. I'd have to go pi dog. I don't know, really. Which it is. Which still leaves me this one here. I'm going to go CT on this. Yes! Somehow I have heard of my German author, even though I've never heard of that word. Echt or echt, whatever it is. Wow, okay, 43 minutes. I'm pleased with that. Let's have a look at what was happening. Okay, so one across. Well, Pacific territories are the South Sea Islands. Current is an I, and that is going into feeding Hampshire, Hants resort. So Hants is Hampshire, and South Sea is a place in Hampshire, and resorts, it's got an S on the end of it, so put the I into that, and then lights is the same as lands in terms of planes. A photo is a shot, and it's taken beside a tree, which is an alder tree, and Aldershot is a place, I think it's in Surrey, or maybe North Hampshire actually, where the army do training. Lesson is a moral, and from gangster's girl is a mole, so that's M-O-L-L. Endlessly means take off one of the L's. Sheltering gunmen would be R-A. I'm not sure what the gunmen are, unless the gunmen are O-R, ordinary ranks, and it's M-A-L. But I think pretty certain it's mole with an R-A in it, but I don't know why gunman is that. The shekel is a foreign currency. Quiet is sh. And then we've got a king is a K invested in the eel, which is a fish. fairly outspoken. So if you're being outspoken and honest and frank, then you'd be fairly is to be frankish. And the Germans, like an old Germanic people, the Franks, Frankish. Ardour is enthusiasm, spelled this way, but if something's difficult for Cockneys, it would be harder without the H, would make it harder, and they say it's taking it as a sound like. Bewildered is confused, politician is a con as in a conservative, Fabians is F initially, and took advantage is used. A tirade is a rant, and that's going about. A flipping hooter, so nose going backwards, and that gives you resonant. Barsack, I think, is a type of sweet white wine. Your locals is your bars, and then AC for account. Like many churches have steeples, so they are steepled. And if you steep a tea bag in, you soak it and put a lake in there. Alpha lake gives you steepled. A note is me, as in do re mi fa sol la ti, me, by Irish women. In this case must be Moira. Failing to finish, take off the A, gives you a memoir, which is a biographical sketch. Right, this one's interesting. So a vast number is a horde, which is spelled H-O-R-D-E. Briefly means take off the E, and then conceal an A in there, gets you to horde, which is a cache in that spelling. More often you see those as a sound like of each other, horde and horde. Talent, exercised, is an anagram of talent in the middle of two articles. So we've got the article A and the article an. And if it's relating to, so the legendary continent is the continent of Atlantis, so relating to it will be Atlantean. Snack meal is a ploughman's lunch, and for one who needs a share. I don't know if a share is a specific word involved with ploughman's, because I can't see what the cryptic part of that is doing. But a ploughman's lunch is definitely a snack meal. One who needs a share. Yeah, not quite sure what the cryptic part of that is doing. Sorry. What do we got? A lot of effort. So we've got sweat. If you take sweat, it's a lot of effort, but we're only doing a lot of effort, so it's sweat without the T. And then keeping a couple of poles, so we've got A and then north and south going in there to get to the port of Swansea. Improper, if you act improperly, it's undue behaviour, but not outstanding. So something that's outstanding is due, the payment is due, outstanding. So if it's not outstanding, it must be undue. Clown-like character is Harlequin, and Dr. Street is Harley Street, but it's mostly, so take the Y off that, and then one of several is a Quinn, so one of 5 children born together. Genuine, apparently this word echt is genuine. German playwright I think is Becht, or Becht, B-E-C-H-T, but not British, so take the B off it. Collaborating investigators, so Interpol is international police across Europe. I don't know if it goes into America or whatever, but certainly within Europe there's Interpol. And we've got changed role is RPO, and it's in, and then case of protest is what is it? Interpol. Hang on, where are we? Okay. Am I okay? Change role in case of protest. So the protest is PT. I think it's just an anagram of all of it actually. I think it's an anagram of role in and PT. Wow, okay, that's a step up on 15 by 15s I'm not used to seeing. Lemon is a fruit, supplied by half of them, so we've got the EM half of them, and then that's in half of capital, while half of London is LON. Beautiful youth, Narcissus is a Greek legend I think. Youth, beautiful youth, thus is, oh excuse me, sick. Sick is thus. And managed is ran going north, so sick ran going up, and then it's over. South is S and America is US, so split South and America, not SA. A record concealed is an LP being concealed. No, sorry, record is LP. Concealed is hid. That's underneath. The extremes of saucy, so the SY of saucy, and a little spirit is a sylphid. Right, just take a breath, and then a wild ruffian must be a desperado. Frantic speed, carved up. So we've got speed as an anagram. Yeah, okay. So frantic is telling us there's an anagram of speed, and then carved up is telling us there's an anagram of road, which gets us to desperado. Classify sailors in. So classify is rate. In Cornish River, the Cornish River is the foul. Okay, rate RN is the Royal Navy. RN, so rate sailors. Classify sailors, rate equals classify, sailors equals RN for the Royal Navy, and the Cornish River is the foul, and that gives you fraternal, which is like brothers. Provide too few pieces, so if you underarm people, then you haven't provided enough pieces. In pieces in the sense of not artillery but guns and things, and such deliveries, you get underarm deliveries in bowling cricket. Grew is rose and fashionable is hip, and rose hip is a fruit from the rose hip tree, I guess. Continental port of Corinth, better known to me for the Corinth Canal so we're down in Greece kind of area. Contributing to is a hidden word indicator, and decor in Thessaloniki. So beginning core, go through in, and get to Thessaloniki, and obviously Thessaloniki is part of Greece area. So that's what it is. That's a good little clue. Half wild canines. I've got no idea about this. Half wild canines. So maybe half a wild is PI. Canines is a dog. Function in Tamworth, perhaps. Pie dog. I've got no idea what that's about, really. Half wild would be don't know what's going on there. A bit beyond my level. It's above my pay grade, as they say. Lyrical poem is an ode, I suppose, and I'm writing to you about this matter, on this matter, gives you the Odeon, which is an ancient entertainment venue. And family is a clan. Beginning to languish is the L of languish, going in the jail, which is a can. So there we go, all done. 42.53. What was that, about 12 minutes on my last 2 or 3 there? Echt. I think I got to 43 minutes. I had Frankish. I'd actually done the Esht, so there's a bit of extra trolling there. Got there eventually, they say, but yeah, I was just down to those last few up in the top in about 15-16 minutes. But anyway, all done. Thanks for watching.